since I did a rant video. A very long time. So you're gonna get one today. Um, so I y'all guys that follow me, y'all know what I've been going through with my eyes and having to have cataract surgery and everything like that. So, you think you do everything that you're told to do. You call who you're supposed to call. You call when you're supposed to call. You think everything is good. But they put the wrong dates in for my leave. They put my leave from August, what was it? August, my PTO ended August the 29th. August the 29th to September the 12th. My surgery was on September the 13th. So why would you have me returning back to work the day before my actual surgery? How much sense does that make? None whatsoever. And since this is my first time ever having eye surgery, I didn't know how my eye was going to heal, what to expect. Tomorrow is my week after surgery appointment, um, which is a little bit more than a week, but that was the earliest appointment they had available because the practice is very busy. Who are doing my surgeries and follow-ups and whatnot. So they're very busy. So I'm like, okay. So my job called because they still are showing me it's supposed to be back to work on September the 12th, which my job admits doesn't make sense since your surgery was September the 13th. So they're trying to figure out what's going on. They're looking into it to try to figure out what's going on too. And so, now my blood pressure is up because, it's like I called who I'm supposed to call. I called and I spoke to the people and I told them. My daughter scanned in my surgical and post operative dates. It's a sheet that the doctor office prints out that tells you the day and time of your provider, the location where your surgery is going to be at, when your post-op, same day post-op visit, your 1 week post-op visit, and then for my second eye, my surgery date, they'll call you like the 2 days before and tell you what time your surgery is going to be. So it tells you the surgery date, who the surgeon is, and my next surgery date is October the 1st for my right eye. So I'm talking to this lady from HR for my job, and she's like, "Well, your manager told us that your surgery was on the 13th. That she does that we don't understand why they haven't corrected your dates." And so I go out to the eye doctor's office and I ask them if they've filled out the forms that their triage team. I explained this to y'all before, I think. Their triage team fills out the paperwork and then the doctor signs it. The triage team has filled out the paperwork. They're just waiting for my doctor to sign the paperwork. And then tomorrow I'll get my back to work orders from the doctor who does my 1 week post-op check. And so I was just going to wait and pick up everything tomorrow. But because my job called me, I decided to go out there today and see if the paperwork was ready so I could get it and then I could just drop it off. Because my job is literally less than 2 blocks away from the doctor's office. I just feel like I ain't even a block.
Mm-mm.
It's not even a block. Like I could walk
It's
there.
across the street.
It's across the street, basically. I could walk there in 5 minutes. And that's walking slow. That's how close it is to my job. So I was like, I would just go get it, and then if it's ready, I can just go to the job, fax it to them, give copies to HR or whatever if HR wants copies, and then go on my merry way. So I get to the doctor's office, and the paperwork is filled out. They're just waiting for the doctor to sign it. And then my back to work, I'll receive that tomorrow after my post-op follow-up. And so the girl at the doctor's office assured me, she said, your paperwork will reflect the dates from your surgery to your post-op follow-up, regardless of when you can go back to work. It'll be determined tomorrow by that doctor if they feel your eye is healed enough for you to go back to work, because you work in an office environment around a lot of paper. I work in an office environment around a lot of paper. So there's a lot of paper dust in the air. So yeah, so that's always something, always something. And I've been trying to do everything I'm supposed to do, you know. And it's like I told my husband, it's like nothing, when it comes to medical stuff for me, nothing seems to go smoothly. And that irritates me to no end, because I'm one of those people that try to live by the book, try to do everything the right way, when you're supposed to do it, where you're supposed to do it, how you're supposed to do it. Yet it's always my stuff that's getting screwed up. And I just don't get it. It's like, I'm always giving stuff away. I'm trying to put good karma out there in the universe for me. It's just emotionally upsetting me right now. But anyway, this is the good eye now. And my eyes are a little reddish looking because I'm so mad I want to cry. That's the best way I can describe it. And then I got my bad eye over here that I am legally blind in because I cannot see jack out of this eye. It's the whole eye now that, the film, it's like a film that people who've had cataracts know what I'm talking about. It's like, to me, it's like everything is it's like almost an oily film. That's the best way I can describe it. Like you look through cooking oil before. Imagine holding up some cooking oil, and the cooking oil is like a beigey brown color, but it's got like that oily translucency to it. That's what it's like looking out of my right eye. I wouldn't know my husband if he walked up to me looking out of my right eye. Left eye, the vision is amazing. I mean, I'm going to probably still end up having to have like reading glasses or some glasses for like distance because distance vision is a little off. But it also is because my right eye is messed up, so it's kind of your brain is trying to focus. It can't focus with this eye, and it can with this eye. So where they're meeting, I still got a little bit of iffiness with the vision. Hey, Jeanette, how are you? So I'm just frustrated. It's like, do your job. Uploaded, scanned in. My daughter scanned all these in for me in the PDF form, and I uploaded them to my case within your portal. And yet, you still haven't fixed the dates for me being out of work, and you still haven't notified my job of the correct dates for me being out of work. And I shouldn't have to be having these conversations. I shouldn't have to be having these conversations with my job. I shouldn't have to be having this conversation. I've done spoke to like 3 or 4 people at the insurance company about this from the get-go. From the first appointment when I called to request how to do FMLA, I was spoken to several people. So I shouldn't have to be going through this right now. And I'm just frustrated because it's like, do your job. Do your job. You took what could have been a positive experience, and now it's like, if you got it wrong for the left eye, what the hell is going to happen when I go out for the right eye? So that is what's concerning me, because I don't need that stress. And like I have anxiety medicine at home, so when I get home, I'm gonna eat and I'm gonna take one of my anxiety medicines. And because now I hadn't taken an anxiety pill in months, but now because of today, I know I'm gonna need one because I can feel my blood pressure rising. It's like you feel like the little vein up here just. So, but yeah, that's the always something thing. Hey Miguel, how are you? Hey Sunita. I was just getting up here to vent because y'all my Facebook fam. I know I can talk to y'all about anything that's going on with me right now. Miguel, check this out. I have been watching tutorials on how to do watercolor chickens. So I'm gonna try that soon, and I'll be sending you one for you to hang up on your wall, an art piece for me. A watercolor chicken. So yeah. So as far as crafting, as y'all know, I've been doing a lot of spinning. I just finished plying the last bobbin from that the last 18 bobbins that I did while I was out on FMLA. And so I'm starting up again to make the next wall of yarn. And so I already have one bobbin that's full. And what I'm spending this time is I'm trying to go through some of my older fleeces that's been processed first. So I have a small bag of, well, to me it's small, but to other people it's like big. It's probably about 7 or 8 ounces of alpaca. It's a dark chocolate brown. There is some light, like veg matter in it, like some light sawdust kind of straw kind of stuff. But most of it flicks off as you're spinning it, and the rest of it kind of falls off when you wash it and dry it and thrack it. And then the rest of it just gives it a little character. I mean, it came from an animal that wasn't that didn't have why'd you take the key out?
I was taking the key out so it won't make that noise.
So it's a real pretty chocolate brown, real beautiful. And the source is when my friend Jana and them had their alpaca farm in what kind of was that?
What time frame?
The county.
It was past Surrey, past.
It started with it. Did it start with an E? I can't never remember the name of it.
Yeah, I can't remember the name of the county now.
Well, it was on the other side of Suffolk, on the other side of Surrey and Isle of Wight. Yeah. Back up in there somewhere. I can never remember the name of that county. But they had an alpaca farm, and I got old videos. I need to go through and rename and redescribe a bunch of my old videos from my fiber arts journey. Make like a playlist of it. But I have a bunch of fiber from her farm. She gave me so much fiber, and it's beautiful fiber, beautiful alpaca fiber. And so I have a bunch of fiber from their farm. And so I'm gonna spin up everything I spend this time is gonna be fiber from her farm that she gave me. And then after I do that, I have to do a video as well showing y'all all the fiber that I've spun. Hey, Miss Shatika, how are you? Hi, Michelle. And so I have to do a video, show y'all all this yarn that I've spun since the first of the year that you haven't seen yet. Now, you've seen the pink yarn that's gone. Thank you, Jesus. All the pink yarn is gone. And, yeah. So, it was given away as gifts to people who won it in different giveaways and stuff. And, so I'll be showing y'all everything else that I've been spinning. And this yarn is going to be going in Etsy because of the insurance company not finishing their paperwork and all this stuff. I haven't received any of the disability yet. So I'm going to be putting some stuff in Etsy and stuff to sell just to help supplement my husband's income because I don't have a check coming in right now. And I want to make sure that I'll keep us in the life to which we have become accustomed. So, yeah. Are you going to make anything with it, Miguel? That's the thing. A lot of people, when they get their hand spun, they just hold it and hug it and love on it. And I be sitting there waiting for them to make stuff with it. And they're like, but it's too nice. I'm like, no, it's not. That hand spun y'all got is not the best. The best is a fiber. It was Romney. Granted, it does soften with age. But it's still, it's not the softest of yarns. And that's why I was very honest about it. It will soften with age and wear. And if you don't make nothing with it, how's it going to soften with age and wear? I don't know. I haven't seen him. Most of the time I've been lurking lately because usually by the time people are on, like if they're early in the morning while I've been home, I can catch the videos when my eyes are still, fresh. But I still get fatigued because of the right eye. And so, usually by the time 4 or 5 roll around, my eyes are tired. I'm falling asleep in my chair. And I'll usually just put it on somebody like Granny D or somebody or VJ, and I listen to them talking. I'm not really watching the screen because I'm like resting my eyes. So, but we're on our way back home now, and I just was getting up here to vent because it's been a while since I did. It's been a long time since I did a vent video where I was venting about stuff. But it makes me feel better. Now it's off my chest. I've shed my tears, and I'm good. So yeah. Thank you for the mods who are busy deleting stuff before I can even see it. So good. Thank you, Miguel. So I'm gonna let y'all go, and I'll be back to work on Wednesday, and then I'll see y'all in the evenings when I get off the plantation again until my next surgery. So after I have my second surgery, I will be good to go. It's like I have to wait 2 weeks from this surgery before I can do any gardening. Then I gotta wait 2 weeks after the other surgery before I can do any gardening. So my gardening season is over. It's for the last couple of years. It's like there's always something that happens right before the fall gardening season that just ruins the rest of my gardening year. And so hopefully next year everything will be cool, and I'll be able to have a full spring, summer, fall, and winter gardening videos and stuff. But it's okay, what will be will be. You just accept it and keep on going. But Miguel, next year I challenge you to have a small garden where you can have some greens and stuff like that you're growing. Even if you just throw some seeds down and just let them grow wild, you can always harvest them and throw them into your chicken yard and stuff for your chickens and stuff. You just throw some seeds down, let them grow, and just throw them into as treats for your chickens, like you did the sunflowers that time. I still saw some sunflowers growing up around the border of your pen. So those are seeds from the year before. So just throw some more down there. Or is it the seeds from the when you go get the seeds for them that have like the sunflower seeds mixed in with them, do they come up from those seeds that you're feeding the chickens? Yeah. So we're on our way back home now, and I'm gonna let y'all go. It's probably time for VJ and them. I don't know what time it is. I can't. Is it?
It's 3 o'clock.
It's 3 o'clock. So yeah. So I'm gonna let y'all go. So y'all take care, and I'll see y'all later. See, and I challenge you to have a container garden for the spring of next year. Then we're all gonna be trying to grow something. How about that? I'll do a video about the challenge. I'm having a challenge for somebody to grow something, even if it's nothing but feed for your chickens, or one tomato plant or one cucumber plant in a container, just to have food that you grew with your own hands. Because I have, my A1C was crazy before this gardening season, and it's dropped down a significant amount. It was in I think it was in like the teens, and now it's dropped down to a 9. So now my goal is to get it to a 6 or below. I have sickle cell trait, and so the endocrinologist that I used to see before the one I have now said that people with sickle cell trait, their A1Cs tend to be a few points higher than people who don't have sickle cell trait. So, but my goal is to get my A1C down to as low as somebody who has normal blood cells, don't have sickle cell trait like I have it. My sickle cell trait is bad. I get anemia sometimes, and I'm G6PD positive with my sickle cell trait, which means I'm not supposed to have drugs that's in the sulfur family. Uh-oh, is that a...
No.
Oh, they're over there. Oh, yeah, somebody ran into the school again.
What?
Yeah, drunk. They've been getting hit almost every year by drunk drivers. Booker T. How can you hit Booker T? How drunk can you be to hit Booker T as far as away from the road it is?
Crazy.
So yeah, that's gonna be my challenge for y'all this year. Is for y'all to have either in a container or a little garden if you got room for it, just to throw down some seeds and let them grow. So y'all take care. Thank y'all for listening to my rant. Thank y'all for modding. And y'all be good, and I'll see y'all soon. All right, you hear that, Michelle? Go ahead and be picking out you some cool containers and stuff for you. Your challenge is to grow tomato, to grow some Swiss chard, and to grow some cucumbers in your containers. Peppers too. You can have a salsa container. I saw one of those at some garden center that was they had a out for, was it, I don't know if it was the Lowe's we went
I
to.
think it was the Lowe's.
Yeah, the Lowe's had a salsa a big container, and they had peppers, tomatillos, tomatoes. There were like two types of tomatoes in there, and they had some herbs in there. They had some cilantro in there, some basil, and some what was it? Something else was in there.
I think it was just like pepper, tomato, and cilantro is what I remember.
Yeah. So they had like a salsa, you know, pot for like if you like making salsa and stuff, or having like salads, like a salsa type of salad and stuff like that. And I thought it was pretty cool. All right, now, y'all, we'll talk about that next time I'm live. Like I said, I got to do a video showing y'all all the yarn. And if it's nice and sunny this weekend, then I'll drag everything outside so we have good sunlight so y'all can see the colors. And I'll show y'all all the yarn I've been spinning. So y'all take care and y'all be blessed and be good.